Can a bishop sacrifice help control key squares? Have you ever wondered how a seemingly small piece like the bishop can turn the tide of a chess game? The bishop sacrifice is a fascinating tactic that can indeed help control key squares on the board. Let's break down how this works in practical terms. First, a bishop sacrifice often occurs on the h7 square for white or h2 for black. By giving up the bishop on these squares, you can open lines for your other pieces, especially the queen and rooks. This opening creates opportunities to attack the opponent's king directly. When the bishop is sacrificed, it can expose the king's position and create weaknesses in the opponent's pawn structure. Now let's talk about controlling key squares. When you sacrifice a bishop, you are not just giving up material. You are also removing an obstacle that may have blocked your other pieces. This can lead to better control over squares that were previously hard to access. For example, after a bishop sacrifice, your rooks can move into the h-file, putting pressure on the opponent's king. Another important aspect is how this sacrifice can weaken the opponent's pawn structure. If the opponent's king captures the bishop, it may move into a more vulnerable position. This can leave pawns undefended, creating chances for further attacks. The key here is to coordinate your pieces effectively. The queen and rooks must be ready to take advantage of the opened lines created by the sacrifice. In advanced strategies, you might even consider a double bishop sacrifice. This means sacrificing both bishops to severely weaken the opponent's king position. After this, you can launch a powerful attack using your queen and rooks along the h-file. While sacrificing a bishop might seem counterintuitive, it can lead to a strong position if executed correctly. The remaining bishop can still control important squares, especially if you have the bishop pair advantage. In summary, a bishop sacrifice can indeed help control key squares by opening lines for your other pieces and weakening the opponent's position. It is a strategic move that requires careful planning and coordination of your pieces to maximize its effectiveness.